Hey everyone, it's Dr. Rick with another unboxing. Today's product is PTS Body Oil. So the PTS Body Oil is a combination of CBD and THC. It is 2 to 1, so 200 milligrams of CBD to 100 milligrams of THC, 15 mLs. And so I like using topicals for rash or sometimes inflammation, especially if I have a sore body part. So if you're keeping a cannabis diary, don't forget to peel this off. Peel this sticker off, put it on in your cannabis diary, put the date that you try this stuff out, whether you have a rash or just a painful body part, and the effect. That way you'll know, and the date, because check out my video and it'll be self-explanatory as how to keep a diary. So this is how it looks. I'm going to smell this in a second. So I don't think, it smells like oil. It doesn't really smell like cannabis. So I don't think that the amount in here will get through the skin, into the bloodstream, into the brain to affect you. So I wouldn't worry about the THC. If you have arthritis, or if you have a grandma that's complaining of hand pain, this will be great. So I do think that it helps to take care of rash, but for some reason, my older patients, oops, that's a little bit too much. I don't want to be too oily here. My older patients seem to have a nice response to, so I just put a drop on my hand. My older patients seem to have a nice response to hands, especially the thin skin. So whether it's placebo or whether they're actually feeling pain relief, doesn't matter. There is CBD in this. There is also THC. So if it can get in locally, fantastic. I happen to have a lot of rashes from winter washing, so hopefully this will help a little bit. I mean, it's not going to harm. And then, again, if you have pets, you have to be careful about touching the pet or touching your kids, because some of this might rub off, especially if some of your older kids are DOT drivers or CDL drivers. Sometimes the CBD will rub off on them, and then when they have to drop urine, they're going to test positive. So you have to be really careful about who you touch after this. But I don't think there's anything else in here as far as oils, carriers. Sometimes the things that have the oil will also have a carrier, like menthol, organic, coconut oil. Sorry, I don't have my glasses. Pure organic, unrefined jojoba. And then the extract, cinnamon too. Oh, that's probably why I smell cinnamon. So anyway, that's how it looks. Smells okay. It's a small bottle, so I'm not sure how far this will go, but obviously to get it on my sore parts of my hand. I guess that also is an idea. If you have cuts, it might get into the cut and theoretically can get into the brain, but I don't think it's going to affect you. You know, interesting. I can smell the jojoba. That's really strong. So that's it. So instead of this, you can certainly use Amazing Grace is good. That's more menthol and cayenne, or Mary Medicinal Muscle Freeze. That's more menthol, but they'll have their properties. I usually ask, do you have a problem? Which do you like more, cold or hot? If they like cold, Muscle Freeze. If they like hot, Amazing Grace. This, I'd say if you have a lot of rash, this would work great, especially if you don't want to smell like the other two. This looks pretty good. And it is oily though, so if you learn to put a little bit on, I don't think you can see that, but you can see the condition of my hands. But we'll see in a week if I do this again and you see that it's improved, and it works great. So don't forget to subscribe to me. Put comments down below on what you use. Otherwise, I'll see you at the next unboxing.